Introduction to Sectoral Careers in Public Policy. Hello everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to explore something really important: careers in public policy. Public policy affects everything: education, the environment, jobs, and justice. Whether you're passionate about solving climate change, ensuring better education for all, or making cities more livable, there's a policy career for you. Think of this session as a career map. Each sector we discuss will help you discover paths where you can create real impact through policy. Government careers in public policy. Let's begin with government careers. These are the most traditional and powerful spaces to work in policy. Think about IAS or IPS officers. They implement national and state policies. Then there are policy advisors, data analysts, and legislative staff who help shape the laws behind the scenes. And regulatory agencies like RBI or CB help oversee industries. You need leadership, legal awareness, and problem-solving skills to thrive here. Pathways into government roles. How do you get into these roles? One clear path is through exams like the UPSC or state civil services. But there are other options too. Fellowships like LAMP place you with members of parliament. Programs like the Chief Minister's Fellowship give you policy experience in real government offices. You can begin by following public affairs, reading newspapers, and taking part in student debates or youth parliaments. Careers in international organizations. Now, let's go global. International organizations like the United Nations, World Bank, and WHO shape policies that affect countries around the world. They hire researchers, project managers, analysts, and development specialists. You could work on issues like disaster response, global health, or human rights. If you love languages, global affairs, and cross-cultural work, this space is for you. How to enter global institutions. Getting into these roles usually means a master's in international relations, public health, or development studies. Fluency in a foreign language like French or Spanish helps. Internships and programs like the UN Young Professionals Program, YPP, are great stepping stones. Look for internships in the UN, WHO, or embassies. They open doors and build networks. Careers in NGOs and nonprofits. NGOs and nonprofits are action-oriented. They work at the grassroots in slums, villages, and conflict zones, tackling issues like education, gender, and climate justice. Jobs include project coordinators, fundraisers, field researchers, and policy advocates. These roles are driven by passion, empathy, and commitment. Breaking into NGO careers. You can start in NGOs through volunteering. Think of organizations like Teach for India or Gandhi Fellowship. These train you while you work in the field. Skills like grant writing, event planning, and people management are key. Over time, you could lead large national or global programs. Even student clubs and NSS can give you a strong foundation. Careers in think tanks. Think tanks are where public policy ideas are born. They do deep research and advise governments, media, and international bodies. If you're curious, data-driven, and enjoy reading and writing, you'll love think tanks. Topics range from economics to tech, defense to education. Their work shapes laws before they're even drafted. Joining a think tank. To join a think tank, you need solid research and writing skills. A degree in economics, statistics, political science, or public policy helps. Start by interning at places like CPR, PRS, or Brookings. Publish opinion pieces or research papers even while in college. It shows initiative. Political consulting careers. Political consulting is high pressure, high impact. You help parties win elections through strategy, social media, and data. From managing campaigns to writing speeches to running surveys, it's all about influencing voters and shaping messages. If you love current affairs and fast-paced work, this is for you. Skills for political consulting. Start by joining student political clubs or volunteering during elections. Build communication skills, learn to read voter data, and stay updated with news. You can also intern at firms like IPAC or work with MPs during campaigns. Academic careers in public policy. Public policy also needs great teachers and thinkers. As an academic, you teach, write, and research solutions to public problems. You influence generations of students and contribute to national debates. This career is about depth, inquiry, and impact. Becoming a policy academic. To follow this path, you'll need a PhD in public policy, economics, or law. But start early. Get involved in student research, attend conferences, and write papers. You can also combine teaching with consulting or writing for newspapers. Corporate public policy careers. Big companies also care about public policy. Why? Because laws affect how they operate. Roles here include government relations, CSR strategy, and compliance. You'll represent the company's interests to policymakers and ensure laws are followed. Pathways into corporate policy roles. A background in law, business, or public policy works well here. Strong communication and negotiation skills are a must. Start by interning in CSR departments or government affairs units in firms like Reliance, Amazon, or Tata. Media and policy journalism careers. Media informs citizens about what policies are being made and how they affect their lives. As a policy journalist, you simplify laws, question leaders, and highlight problems. You could work in TV, print, or digital media, even podcasts. Becoming a policy journalist. Study journalism or political science, then intern with media houses. Build a writing portfolio, start a blog, or contribute to student publications. Your credibility depends on truth, balance, and clarity. Environmental policy careers. Climate change is a defining issue. Policy experts in this area shape green laws, carbon pricing, forest management, and energy transitions. You could work with the UN, MOEFCC, or NGOs like TERI. Building a green policy career. Start with a degree in environmental studies or policy. Learn tools like GIS, impact assessments, and climate finance. Join fellowships or intern with sustainability teams in big firms or international NGOs. Urban and rural development policy. This area shapes how our cities grow and how our villages thrive. Urban policy covers housing, transport, and planning. Rural policy handles agriculture, digital access, and employment. Both need innovation and equity. Entering development policy roles. Study urban planning, development studies, or geography. Learn practical tools like project monitoring, budgeting, or evaluation. Intern at smart city missions, panchayats, or with the UNDP to see development work up close. So what did we learn? Public policy offers endless possibilities. Whether you're into research, writing, activism, or business, there's a role for you. Start now. Read the news, volunteer, write, ask questions, explore fellowships. Your journey can begin in college itself. The future needs smart, ethical, curious minds, just like you.